Welcome back. We're kind of on a somber note because we lost Dog Rockster.
I'm not.
Have you ever told your dad that he's not your real dad?
No.
Have you ever told him he's your uncle?
Papa, I have news. I bring news from the magistrate. He says you are not my real father, but you are my uncle.
There's that bitch right there. Look at her.
But yeah, rip Dog Rockster.
You know what?
If you haven't watched the In Memoriam, do it now. It is beautiful.
I'm not looking back. I'm only looking forward. There's
Yeah.
no... He'll always live on in my heart, but I gotta keep excitement for the new Mons that are out there that we're gonna meet and befriend and...
Pretty
Let's
weird.
just look. Let's just.
You just have to protect our
Ooh.
baby girl, Cumbelina.
Ooh,
Didn't
that,
we
that
get-
hits hard. That one open slot.
I know, right? That's right.
Do we have any in the PC?
No,
No?
what we have in our party is what we have. What we
Okay.
got to work with. Work with it. But now we can officially go to.
A new route. Get a new guy.
No.
No, we can't?
Yes, we can, but it's not
Not a
going to
new
be.
route,
It's
but-
not going to be us just going to a route. We have to go to. We have to go sail with Mr. Fudgy the whale, and he's going to bring us to a place where we will have new routes available.
Gotcha.
It's a journey.
Let's have at this journey.
Petalburg words. Like leaf.
Let's
Root.
kick some ass in here, huh?
Hey, Wurmple.
So what do we have? Slackshow's is going to show up. Slackshow, like, almost died last episode, too.
They
Yep.
all almost died.
We were, like...
The closest one, I think, was our
we were doing our best to-
Corazon.
yeah.
She got down to those little two
Little
little
We were
sliver,
doing our
yeah.
best to protect our little girl, and she was the one that was could
the
have done it
powerhouse
all
the whole time. Yeah, I gotta keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, Combo is, like, our
Fucking
secret...
stop loafing.
Hey, Riddle Diddle. I got a riddle for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Tell me this riddle.
What's always on its way, but never arrives?
The future?
Always on
I mean,
its
that's-
way, but never arrives.
That's an applicable answer, but not the one you're looking for.
Yeah,
Sure, that's pretty deep.
but I mean, it's kind of
What's always
you're
on its way
tiptoeing
but
on-
never arrives?
yeah, you're tiptoeing on it.
That fucking hard nut.
Wait, he was on his way with the future?
He was pretty damn close.
Tomorrow.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because by the time you get tomorrow, it's today.
And then
That's
today's
pretty much
tomorrow.
the future
and
is the present. And it's,
There's
yeah.
a boat.
What's always dying in like a 5-part miniseries, but then comes back with a newer, sleeker body?
Like every superhero.
It's the same answer to the one I gave you.
The future.
No?
Tomorrow.
Tom Amaro, the host of Toonami. Do you remember
There
that
you go,
event where
yep.
he,
I do remember.
That was
tomorrow.
sad as fuck.
that like
Where they had all the like the alien
Spawn's
shits.
cape
Yeah.
invaded his ship and ate him up, and Peter Cullen was the announcer, and he's like, Tom Morrow is dead.
Yep.
Oh,
And then he
boy.
came back like a week later with his new sleek, his first redesign.
You just get on a boat with this old dude?
Yeah, because I saved his Pico.
Anything can happen in a boat, cuz.
Even gonna happen on a boat, like, y'all know me.
My egg is going off.
Know what I
Excuse
do
me
for
for
a
1
living.
minute.
Hey, Riddle Diddle.
That's my Digivice. The Cat and the Fiddle.
I got a riddle for you.
Hold on, I want to think of one. Let me think of one.
Part of Batman's Rogues Gallery
Yeah.
now? Like, what are you?
You can't be the riddle master.
The riddle.
I'm the Riddle Diddler, dude. Hey, Riddle Diddle, dude.
Okay. I think you have to
Until
go.
the press
You don't have
just
to go
shortens
to.
it to the diddler.
I diddle riddles, dude.
Yeah, you go to like a sex rehab instead of Arkham.
All right, it's 7:45 in the morning.
Okay.
What?
You're
Gotta get to
fast
work.
asleep.
No, I have to get to work. Damn
How
it.
do I know what time it is then?
Just it's not. That's not part of it.
Okay, then don't tell me the time. Just tell me it's the morning.
It's just There's a knock on your door. Your parents are on the other side. They're there for breakfast.
Mama,
In the
Papa?
fridge, you have bread, milk, a jar of jelly, and some fruit. What do you open first?
The door? Fucking let him in? Because that's rude.
My eyes,
Your eyes.
because I'm fast
'Cause you're
asleep.
fast asleep.
What if I could do it with my eyes closed?
Okay, I think I got one. Repeat after me. Yellow school bus.
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 What color is the school bus?
Yellow.
I said repeat after me.
Oh, son of a bitch, you got me.
Okay, no, I got another one. When I am born, I make an explosion. I am bright, and people clap when I die. What am I?
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Is it
How do you spell cork?
How do you spell cork?
Yep.
Which one? The one that's in like a wine bottle?
Just how do you spell cork? This is a multi-parter, so don't get too hung up on this.
C-O-R-K?
C-O-R-C-K or K?
C-O-R-K.
When you eat a pig, it's
Pork?
the Mets are a baseball team from which state?
New York.
New York Mets.
You eat soup with a
Spoon.
okay. I did it wrong. I did it poorly, but it's supposed to. It's supposed to confuse you.
Spork?
Yeah, I know.
So you say fork.
I confused you though.
I was gonna. I was not even thinking fork. I would just.
Yeah, there's probably like one or two more you could use to keep that train of thought going, but I just
No, I've known other ones like that. Like,
Ooh, child.
tell me what's milk or milk.
Hams are
and
gonna
then
get clappier.
and there's like ones like okay, so
Angela Bassett,
Angela's got
Angela Martinelli.
3 sisters.
yeah.
The names
Hey, they looking for that heart.
Michelle, Susie, Carly. Who's the 4th sister?
Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's
It's
like
easy.
there's
Okay,
that one riddle
You're
where
distracted. You two have your discourse, but I gotta focus here.
I'm sorry, Wilson.
You go for it.
No, okay. There's that one riddle about like
The doctor one?
the doctor like I
Yeah.
can't operate on
My
this is my son.
Yeah. Who's the
like
doctor?
who's the doctor?
Doctor,
This is mom.
His mom.
It's a sexist
You
joke.
sexist bastards.
Doctor, give
me
me
some
some news.
juice.
I got a bad case of cumin shoes.
Cumin shoes. My
That's
shoes
true.
are full of cumin.
Squishing around in those things.
Cumbelina.
She's fine.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
Plus, we're getting super effective here. So
Yeah, she has confusion.
That was a lesson we had to learn was that we can't shelter our baby girl.
she's our strong little
she's
girl.
strong and independent and can take care of herself.
She's already been through some shit.
yeah.
Slacker
Hey,
10.
level 10.
It's lessons of being a parent here. It's what you learn with Pokemon.
Because
Magikarp.
I have
This is an easy
and I have
one.
to
Let's
concentrate.
trade out
You
with
look
a-
up for me.
a smaller
When
guy.
does slack off stop slacking off?
Okay.
Which sounds like a fucking.
Yeah, no, that's the thing though. He'll
I know
stop
that
eventually.
sounds like a. What is that usually called? A
Riddle diddle.
No, not a hey riddle diddle. I'm not the diddlemeister. Limerick.
Yeah, true.
When does slack off? Stop slacking off. I'm like a little leprechaun man
You
dancing
got,
around
like-
on my pot of gold.
Little plaited weird knicker pants.
When does slack off stop loafing around?
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Slack off ever stop loafing around?
Probably not. It's probably just in his nature. Or
You should
something.
make another Pokemon kill this dude. It's just Magikarp. Are you just gonna kill it? With
I did that out of
combo?
spite.
Okay.
You want to do this? You put
That's
the controller in
it's
your
a
hands.
Pretty easy battle there with a Magikarp.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so once he evolves to Vigoroth, he stops.
Oh, there is a third one. I forgot about Vigoroth.
Vigoroth.
He stops, but then when he evolves to Slack King,
He
then
starts
it starts
again?
again.
Well,
but his
okay.
stats are good enough where it's kind of worth it.
Is it though? Because if I have a Pokemon out there that just won't do anything for a turn, that's not worth it to me.
You're just giving him the evil eye after you beat him.
Someone
I
on this
turn my back to him. I say no.
Someone on this forum says,
Summon.
"Don't be so quick to stick to Vigoroth. Slack King stats are about on par with Groudon's to make up for his ability.
Sweet.
And Groudon's a big boy.
Groudon's a legendary.
He's a big boy.
He's the big. Red
So Riddle
T-Rex
Diddlemeister,
looking
did you make
motherfucker.
up those riddles or did you
No.
come up with those?
Riddle diddle meester.
No, one of them was one of those stupid the like what do you open first? That was one of those stupid hey friends on Facebook. Do this, but send me the answer in the message, and if you're right, I'll put your name in the comments.
I hate how
and shit.
Facebook can,
that
like-
shit.
The horrible thing about Facebook right now is that I was involved in like a family group chat that they just added me for no reason.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, how do I leave? Because people are posting like Unchained Melody, like the ghost scene. I'm like, where'd this come from? Like, why is this here? So I was like, leave group. Don't put me in this anymore.
Yeah.
This is for something totally different. And then they start like spamming these memes. I'm like, you guys aren't even good at this.
Stop it. And then the
Take this quiz. Find out what riddle you are.
the what's always on its way but never arrives one. I heard that on an episode of the '66 Batman show that I was watching with the Riddler.
The Riddler.
And then
What's always on its way but never arrives.
And then I was on Facebook, and someone had posted a picture that had a picture of the Riddler with that riddle on it, and I was just like, oh, and this person isn't like a comics person or anything, and I'm just like, what is synchronicity?
They're trying to be deep.
So I was just like,
It's probably serendipity too.
yes, man.
It's boring.
But yeah, it was
I made up that firework one myself.
funny.
I just thought of a firework, and I'm like,
Hams and
I've
how
heard
could,
that one before,
that one be?
Heard that one before.
You have?
Yeah.
People clap when I die?
Yep.
I just thought of that, and then I'm like,
Hams clap when I die.
Hams? Hands
Strip
clap.
club party. Strip club funeral.
Clapping those ass cheeks.
Yeah, the hams clap when I died.
We gonna clap the hams, we gonna slap the hams, we gonna slap those hams, let's clap those hams. Let's get it on with the clappy hams.
I think being a fisherman
Clap
in the
those
Pokemon world
hands,
would be kind of
miss.
easy. You just chuck balls into the water.
I mean, yeah.
You don't need a fishing rod. You're just like, "Habam."
But you're just
You gotta
wasting if
pull
you don't
them
have
out.
anything to throw
Yeah,
them
I
at.
don't know they're there.
Well, you bait
To
him.
catch
You bait
'em,
him with the bread, and you
get
just
'em?
chuck him with
Bread?
the Pokeball.
What
See,
Pokemon's
the
gonna
mistake?
want bread?
The mistake with the fishing in Pokemon is assumedly, it seems like they catch the fish and then pull them out and then fight them.
No.
Why not just leave them on that hook there while you're pulling and just fucking chuck a ball and hit it?
That's what
He
it
has
is.
nowhere to go.
You gotta weaken them.
He has nowhere to go.
And there's like a special ball too that you can get for
Net ball.
catching
A net ball.
specific Pokemon in the water.
A nut ball. When you're looking at that mon, you're
Did he
just
give
like,
you a? Did he give you a rod?
No.
Dude, give you a rod? At
No.
all?
You guys are too busy with your riddles.
Dude, Hey Riddle Diddle's gonna be a thing. Not frequent. It's just gonna pop in
Oh sure.
every once in a while.
Is that a Zagoon Megger?
Zig Zagoon?
You got a beautiful home.
Thank you for welcoming me into your beautiful abode.
A new Gazgiz, dude?
Kiss.
I'm going to hide in the trees. I'm Go Trebo.
That's like one of the few Pokemon that sounds like a Pokemon, whether its name's forwards or backwards.
You guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if they started doing that, where like they just reverse the name, come up with like a
It's got eyes on its ass.
design, and it's like, oh, here's a new form of the Pokemon.
Bizarro Pikachu. Pikachu just has like a
Ook.
goatee.
Uka Kip.
Uka Kip.
Yep. Pikachu.
Uka Kip.
Look up what level Slack off.
It's a silk scarf.
Wow. Look at, is that George over there, or was she talking to somebody?
What? What are you talking about?
Did she say somebody's name?
No.
Before talk to her again.
Level 18 is when our boy Slack show is going to evolve.
Wow, we're a long way from there.
Yeah.
All right, so Brawly, I think.
Broly?
No, Brawly.
Brawly.
Because he likes to wear feminine clothing. It makes him feel strong.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's fighting type. So we
Brawny.
want flying and psychic, which we have Kumbelina for that. But she,
Oh, that's my girl.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for slacking.
she's bug. I don't have the type.
She's bug.
I'm trying. With the stuff going on past my ears and the stuff going on in my
challenge.
hands, I'm trying to process information in my head so that we don't have another.
Death.
Yeah, or even like another super close call like last time.
I want to see a death today.
I don't want to see death.
Does that count as a new place?
This does.
It's just going to all be fucking Whismers again.
No, we're gonna get like a Geodude right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, sadly we
All
don't.
Whismers, one Geodude.
Sadly, we don't want that. We want other shit because
We don't have any grounds yet, do we? Or rocks?
we have neither. But we don't want that because fighting is going to be super effective against the rocks. It gets awfully dark ahead.
I think if we upgrade,
Steven? Steve, you're in here?
if we evolve Mudkip to the next form,
Yeah.
it'll be a fighting
It'll
chance.
help.
It'll help a lot. And if this cave is just full of rock, just
Fuck it.
Dewberger, kill it all.
I don't like to do this because it puts a lull in the gameplay, but I'm just
We
gonna
can just
do
pause
it.
it.
The granite cave.
What is that gonna do?
Not in here. I mean, like the video.
We could.
Unless you have,
typically-
unless you have
Just
something to
skip
say.
ahead.
Unless you have something to say.
Yeah. When do I ever have something to say?
You just riddle-diddled. Give me
Well,
a
I
riddle.
had it. Those were my on deck.
Don't stop your diddling.
Hey, riddle diddles. I'll go to a fucking riddle site right now and raffle some
Please
off
don't.
for you.
No, make one up.
Riddles.
Think of
Flying, psychic, and fairy.
Well, okay. Here's
so
a
bug.
Here's a. I guess it's a riddle. No, it's
no.
more
Make
of a factoid.
one up. Make one up. Try
What's
to make one up.
What's
Oh, bugs! Oh my God,
What
Tumbleweed is
is-
gonna be fucking great for this gym.
what is the connection between 2001: A Space Odyssey and North Dakota?
Ooh, Makuhita. I don't know. All my brain power is going here, so I'm not gonna try and.
Sweet.
That's okay. What do you think, Tyler?
Makuhita is our boy for this route here.
I like him.
I do too.
And North Dakota, specifically North Dakota.
You
Is it like a factual thing?
I mean, it's factual.
you can see
Like it's real? Like
Yes.
the movie has something to do with
You can
North Dakota?
see North Dakota
Well, tangentially.
on the planet Earth when what's his name? Fuck.
Like surrounding the movie or like
Oh my
in the
God!
movie?
The property of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I don't know, Eric. What? We're spending too much time.
You don't
on
have
this.
to. You don't. Tyler can do it. You don't have to. It's okay.
I'm
You
just
can
thinking.
keep doing this.
I'm trying to think. Is there an actor that was from North Dakota?
Nope.
We're just
Is it
spinning
something
our wheels.
to do with the setting?
No.
No?
Do you give up?
No? Is it something that has been...
It's like a 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon type situation.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, what is it?
So, 2001: Space Odyssey, the movie was coming out.
Sure.
Marvel Comics attained the license to adapt it.
Oh, so,
So-
we're going deep. Okay. We're going like...
So Jack Kirby wrote the initial miniseries that was based off both the book and the movie, and then continued on into just a series called that was 2001: A Space Odyssey that continued that type of situation. That the story, I don't know, I haven't read it completely, but in it there's a character introduced whose name is Mr. Machine. Later on, adapted into the Marvel Universe as Machine Man. A few years ago, when after the Civil War, Marvel Civil War,
Okay.
and the government sanctioned
Years
superheroes.
ago, and then you say Civil War. I'm like,
Not the Marvel Civil War.
Yeah, okay.
The government had sanctioned superhero teams,
okay.
And Mr. Machine.
and Machine Man was the representative Avenger for the state of North Dakota.
All right, wrapped up, done. So we have
There it is.
Makuhita now.
Pretty interesting.
I need your input on this, so I was waiting for that to be done.
True. Guts Pokemon.
I don't know what sex this one is. Sex.
It doesn't say.
It'll show.
Not right here, but it will. Let's toughen up his body above all else. I was thinking the Johnson or the Dwayne.
Dwayne.
D. Johns.
It's a man.
It's a man.
It's a man boy.
Ooh. What's
Mickey Rourke.
York. Yeah, I'm
he was
okay
in
with
the wrestler and
that. His face kind of looks like that.
Mr. Rourke, have you ever been told that you look like a Makuhita? What the fuck is that? Shut your fucking mouth. He'd be so lost and pissed if somebody said that to him.
But what if he knew?
You flick a cigarette in your eye. And be like,
Fucking punk, get out of here.
you would.
I'm trying to study my lines for Iron Man 2. Duh.
My board.
That
my
poor
board-
bastard put so much work into that fucking character only for them to just like completely slash the character in the movie.
In favor of Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer time.
Which is fine, but
Yeah, but that movie sucks.
any other suggestions besides Mickey Rourke?
Dude, I'm good with it.
No, I think it's good for wrestling type and guts Pokemon.
That's Pokemon, dude.
He's gonna have a heart attack right more to the Elite Four.
He's gonna do his
just
moonsault onto the Elite Four. Wow, I'm dead.
If we get a sexy lady Pokemon, it's gotta be fucking like Marissa Tomei, like the fucking wrestler.
So you can have babies and put them into the Pokemon daycare together.
Slack show's normal type. We'll give it to him. He's wearing a silk scarf.
Oh, he looks so dapper.
He's slick show now, dude.
See what else we could have gotten.
Nah.
I'm fine
Good.
dodging
I'm glad.
Zuber,
I'm
dude.
so glad.
I mean, that would have been nice to have a flying moves for the fighting gym, but
Shit, dude.
Fuck a Zuber, dude.
let's see here.
Kamalina.
Yeah, let's get combo.
Because she still got confusion, and that'll be good against poison types.
Yep.
When you're dealing with poison, everybody, just go to your local fucking supersonic.
It's alright, she'll be fine.
I know, but it's just I hate being confused because
You can hurt yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's hurt itself.
Yeah.
I'm already confused. Haha.
pointing 45 degrees the other way, talking to the wall. I'm already confused.
I'm already confused.
We just need one more of those confusions, and we'll be good. Yeah, that's funny. We're confused, but we're using confusion on it.
Yeah, that always confused me.
It's like when you talk to a homeless person and they just spout like a bunch of random nonsense, and you're like, I legitimately have no idea if I'm about to die or if I should answer your statement.
Why not both?
And then they get really racist on you. And they call you like horrible old timey racial slurs. And you're like,
Did I?
okay.
I don't know if I ever told you guys about my encounter with a racist at the movie theater I worked at in North Carolina.
Maybe you did. Remind me.
Probably not. I just went outside and have a little break, sitting outside. It was like 8:39. Things were winding down by this point.
In the PM?
Yeah. As I'm walking
European? What?
outside,
Sure.
because there was nothing coming out that week. There was like the King Arthur movie, the Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie. I think it
Was
was
it like around this
out.
time of year, kind of?
No, it was like late summer, heading into fall,
okay.
kind
It's
of.
usually the dead
Post
zone.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
There's those sweet spots there. Okay, sorry, continue.
And I see he and two other heavier set women have been hanging out at the movie theater all day. They just like, not all day, but for quite a few hours. They saw some movie, I think, and then they're just like sitting outside smoking cigarettes. They'd come inside and like buy a drink or whatever, and they're just, that's how they wanted to spend their day, I guess. And
Yeah.
as I'm walking back inside, I'm just walking in, minding my own damn business, and he's like standing by the curb, and as I'm just walking past him, he just holds out his fist and he's like, white power. and and he was with two people that were not white. So I was taken aback by that. I was like,
Was he like
fucking what?
projecting
trolling?
something onto you? Like you look like an Aryan? Like,
He thought that this was the SS. Lightning, that's the closest thing that I can think. Because
Oh, mi corazón!
I
Lombre,
just, I was in my work uniform and everything, so I just looked at him and I was like, I have to have misheard you. Like, I'm sorry, sir, what? And he's like, just like, white power.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
good.
That's all I said.
glad you didn't.
I just said no.
I'm glad you
walked
didn't give him a
directly
bump.
inside, and I saw my manager, and I was like, "Yo, so there's this dude hanging out outside in a region that is mostly populated by not white people, saying this shit."
Yeah.
And there's also like a cop that hung out there on most days because we served alcohol, and he would just,
Right.
I don't know why, but the police,
Makes sense.
Observational.
yeah, of the region would
Public
typically,
intox.
Man, we're really gonna have to train up here because we can't teach anybody Flash until we get that first badge. I don't think.
I get my fair share of those people at fucking the liquor store all the time.
I was just astounded because I was like, first of all, what is giving you the vibes that I would be into that? Like,
Right.
that I would just be like, hell yeah, man, you read my mind. And second of all, you're with people that are not fucking white. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
And do they feel the same way? I'm just very confused and offended. Like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Dude,
And
fuck
why would
off.
somebody in that situation that might have had an SS tattoo, like, live in North Carolina?
Hey, dude.
I bet they do, but
I was
like
gonna say, I was like, there's some
that's hard
neo-Nazis
mode.
up there.
Like
It just was very dumbfounding to me. I found one Stardust. I'm going to sell that for millions.
we are all made of stars. You can find that everywhere.
Star stuff.
We're made of star stuff.
Billions and
We're made of cumin.
made of cumin.
If he presented that in fucking Cosmos, I would just be like, all right.
The Library of Alexander says we are all made of cumin.
We're all made of cumin. There's no...
A bit odd.
There's no...
I like our Lombre now. He's just got the up.
He's looking at you like, what's up, dude? I
Got big red lips on there. Rain dish. Slight HP recovery in rain. Okay, that's not going to help us.
We got a timid boy? Aw.
She's a timid girl.
That's all right.
Oh, a timid girl, yeah.
We got all sorts of fucking laid back ass motherfuckers.
He's careful.
I'm
Only
very
moves only every 2 turns. Okay, well that's good to know.
True
At least we can start to count on that a little bit more.
Yeah. Impish. Relax.
Avoid sound.
I like how chill all our bros are.
Prevents
Except this
effects.
hasty motherfucker.
Helps
Mild.
attack if suffering.
This is the mild salsa.
Mickey Rourke is mild. I don't think so. This is gonna be.
He's like a Texas mild.
This is gonna be
It's not really mild.
a fun little house because this is like a fan club or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, board bike. Have you heard about board bike?" And you can tell them, "Nah, fam, the shit on the mainland. This is yep." I don't remember which one, but you get to talk to one of them and be like, "Nah, man, that's not what's hot. This is what's hot," and you get to tell them exactly what the phrase is.
Probably the nerd. Oh wait, board in Bath? What?
Yowza!
Across the sea. Is board bike even popular?
She's staring out the window, just like, "Is board bike even more popular across the sea?"
Why are they like? It's spelled like bored, like it's
Yeah.
boring.
They choose 2 random words out of the vocabulary that this game has.
And it landed on board bike.
Yep. I don't.
Sounds
All
pretty
right.
cool.
A board bike party on the island. Everybody's just standing around leaning on their bikes like, yeah, we're
Sounds
cool.
like fun.
This is cool, I guess.
Maybe we can't change their... We can't...
was the
maybe
dude
we
that-
can't influence them until after the...
You could say yes or no on that other guy, but
Yeah.
that's like the only thing you can do.
But I think he's gonna explain some shit to you.
In teacher? No. Yeah, I don't think we can like influence them until after the gym, maybe, but we will get to come up with our own 2-word phrase and tell them what's actually hip.
Oh, dude.
Sodded?
Riddle diddle, dude.
I don't think that that's in the vocabulary, but we
So
can try.
should we train up our dudes a little bit more? Maybe get some to 12 in the caves.
Oh, we got the old rod, bro.
Old
Does this
rock.
count then? Since it's like a new spot, we've casted
There's
out.
there's different rules that people go by for Nuzlocks for fishing. I will put it as, just to make it simpler, in each specific region, so like every new route, if there is water there, we can fish or we can surf there. So we basically have 2 options. We have a land option and we have a water option for each route.
You can pick one or the other.
No.
Okay.
You get your choice from both.
Gotcha. Well, it makes sense to do it here.
Let's just go ahead and do a land. Nope.
What?
What are we gonna get? Let's see.
Dang
Dang old magic carp.
Oh, we got butt.
A Pokemon's on the hook.
Shit's off the hook.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
fine
Oh,
with
yeah,
that. We
bro.
get a fucking Gyarados, dude.
Give me Gyarados. Give me Gyarados.
And we get to name another dude.
Yeah.
Another girl. Give me your energy. Look
We'll
at that
have-
cool sombrero.
Oh,
Great.
That's
Mi
awesome.
corazón.
That is my heart, dude.
My heart is strong enough to take down the Magikarp. Get my ball.
I'll poke your ball.
Cup, 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 cup.
Boom. 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 Ka-doom.
Gotcha.
It's It's like a hidden gem, a diamond in the rough. Easily washed away by currents in places where water pools. You can see many magic carp deposited there by the flow. Ooh,
Genie?
That flow.
Will Smith,
Jafar?
the Sultan, Raja,
Let's do
Apu.
Ooh, I don't know if it'll fit.
Big
Jungus,
Chungus, dude? Big Gungus?
Big Genghis,
Big Gilly style?
The style would fit in there, but...
Big Gilly.
What about just Gilly?
How about Gilly style?
That might fit.
Gillenium.
Yeah, Gillenium.
To quote another... Let's do an I.
Oh yeah, there's an I. Yep. Gillenium.
It's a made up word, but...
Gillenium, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
Because then when our Gyarados comes around, it's the start of a new fucking era,
New
baby.
Gillenium, dude.
We're gonna nuke every single thing that comes near it.
We just had to further quote some fucking Will Smith, some Big Willie style.
Woo!
I wish that it was like his Time magazine quote. Just or one of the two.
Repeating.
Yep. Hyphen.
Ellipses.
Hyphen.
That's it. Like there was more to come after that. They just didn't want to bother filling in the rest of the quote. That's the most important nugget you could take from that.
Okay, so who do we want to get more levels? Who do we have on deck?
Probably Cumbelina, to be honest with you. If anybody's going to stand a chance in this fighting gym, it's going to be Cumbelina. Because she has a psychic move. And... Because she is bug poison, I'm pretty sure.
What does the gym leader have? Just fighting?
It's going to be fighting, yeah.
Not any rock?
I don't know, Tyler, but they are telling us that the theming of the gym is going to be fighting, so we should just expect fighting.
Okay, but I'm thinking Doobie can jump in there at least
If it's
once.
a rock.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
But it's probably not going to be.
We don't know.
Well,
We can pretty certainly guess when they're telling us, oh, it's a fighting gym.
maybe.
Maybe.
You don't go to an electric gym and be like, maybe we'll run into some flying in here.
Well, no, but rock and fighting can kind of go hand in hand for a few Pokemon in this version.
We'll see. Splash me, baby.
Yeah, dude. Give me some of that splash. I'll splash you.
Poison it.
My combo.
We are Mothra fighting the Loch Ness Monster right now, kind
True.
of.
Yeah.
Just going to turn it inside out.
Strangely not as cute as Mothra, though. The new Mothra. The new Mothra is adorable.
The new Mothra is fucking adorbs.
Toots adorable.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about.
That's the one I'm talking about.
But you can like wrap your arms around Cumbelina.
You got me
That's true.
wrapped around your Cumbelina. You know I'm such a moth for you. Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it human?
Do you have to let it cumin?
There's no good place to
Train?
around here. We might just have to go back to the mainland to do that.
Will he take you back?
Yeah.
Back to the mainland.
There's also no store here, and we should go back to
Oh, that's a good idea.
get potions and stock up for the gym.
For sure. Because the gym leaders are just drop potions on their last guy.
Sometimes. If it's typically the case, if you can get them down to like 3/4 health or less in one hit, that's when they'll be like, oh shit, and then they'll use their potion. But if you just like whittle them down, they have less of a. Typically, that's what happens. But
In the
yes,
version of this game I was playing that I have,
Yes.
I was like right at this part. I got fucking took by this gym.
Really?
Yeah.
he's got the evolve. I'm fairly certain that he's gonna have a Makuhita and the evolved form of Makuhita. Don't tell me.
I'm not. I'm just gonna see what Pokemon I have.
I don't want to know.
Oh, I can't. I forgot. New phone. Who dis?
What? What does that mean?
He played it on his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna look up on the web.
No.
Oh, what you had?
What I had. Yeah.
Ah,
And I was like,
thought
oh
you were
yeah,
talking
that's
about
gone
what
now.
they
Yep.
had. It's you mean your Pokemon aren't in the cloud?
Oh. Nothing's in the cloud, dude.
There's a cloud Pokemon, a couple of them.
Yeah, fucking.
Spider in the cloud.
Oh, the. Fuck, dude. I had some good Pokemons
bud.
too. Oh,
You can always get them back. I mean, especially if you play on your phone, you can just do the Pokemon number thing on the whatever app you use to
What
play
are you
the
talking
game.
about?
You can put in numbers, and the number corresponds to what Pokemon you can catch, and that'll be the Pokemon you always encounter in like the wild. So you can just like plug in the number for Mewtwo and just run into the grass and find it.
As far as I know, there's nothing for that on the phone. You'd have to do that on the computer and then put that back on the phone, I think.
No, in the app, if you have like if it's like Game Boy Light or whatever it's called, you can put in things in the app itself.
One
never
I
seen
use
that.
is called My Boy.
Is
My
it the
boy.
orange logo or what is
It's blue.
They're
It's
rubbing
got
it-
an advance on it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
it? That one's good.
Yeah, it is.
They're
There
rubbing
was
it in
But
our
now I have
face
to
right now.
fucking go download
Fuck.
all those goddamn ROMs again. Don't do any of this. This is illegal.
Unless you
I
own
shouldn't
a
be
copy of the
doing it.
game, which then it is completely legal.
Do you own a copy?
I do own a copy.
There you
There
go.
you go.
So
Only that copy you can download.
this is the only game I can download because I own a copy.
It's like streaming a movie. That in and of itself is not illegal.
No.
Nope. You're not downloading it. and
Now,
storing it.
now uploading it. that's
Uploading it,
illegal
yeah,
as
or
fuck.
the person who's hosting it could get in trouble.
It's like technically watching it's illegal, but they can't. It's really hard to punish those people. It's a lot easier to track the uploaders than it is the down.
well, there's no way for them to come after somebody who's just watching a version of a video that happens to be up on the internet. Like, there's no way for them to come after you for that. It's like, sorry. Oh, speaking of which, you know what movie I watched the other day?
No.
Mobile Suit G Savior, the live action
Oh, yeah.
2000 movie that they made, which is a huge steaming pile of shit.
Oh, bummer.
Is it really?
It's a waste of
was-
your
that was
time,
garbage.
obviously.
Not a waste of your time.
If you said it was a big pile of shit,
It
no
is,
thank
but
you.
some stuff you have to experience for yourself.
Yeah, I'll probably skip it.
Not a bad decision. But it is a shame that they even like went through with making it, because nothing in the story or anything other than a giant robot has anything to do with Gundam, and they don't even call it Gundam, they call it the G Savior.
Yep.
But they made it with Sunrise Animation Studios. They were like, yeah, for the 20th anniversary, you guys want to make a live action movie? Go for it. And it was just awful, and it has like
Which is why Sunrise is now pairing with Legendary to do the Gundam movie.
are they?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So the same
That's
studio
gonna
that has
be-
brought us Pacific Rim, Godzilla, Kong Skull Island.
Inception.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking in the big fucking
Interstellar.
the big fuck you fighting things. That's what I'm
Well,
thinking.
that's going to be weird when we have a Robotech movie and a Gundam movie coming out like pretty close within each other.
Robert Tech.
I am more excited for that aspect, or like the aspect of that movie coming around, than I am for Gundam, to be quite honest with you.
For which?
Robotech.
Oh. Yeah.
We saw one of these before.
We did.
Kind of around this area. And
In
we're
this exact area.
Bummer. Because we didn't get her. Or because we got somebody else.
I know I had a Meryl in that game.
Yeah.
Meryl.
I never liked Meryl that much.
She's just a blue fat Pikachu.
Yeah.
Bloopachu.
Blue Pachu.
Didn't they call Meryl that before, like, we knew what Meryl's name was? Like, they're like, oh, it's Bloopachu.
Pikachu. Duh.
Oh, did you guys hear about Blue Pachu?
Did you guys find a Bloopachu?
You guys have the fucking blue Pikachu?
I know,
on the play-
blue Pikachu, dude.
on the playground at recess was like,
Do you guys know
Oh,
how to
on
get
the
the Bloopachu? I know how to unlock Bloopachu.
I know the code on the Blue Pachu.
I know the code of the blue Pikachu.
All you have to do is tell your uncle that works at Nintendo to give you this code for a brand new Game Boy that has a preload Bloopachu in it.
The preloaded Bloopachu. Passcode cuckoo blue ba doo ba doo boo 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 bloopachu.
You just have to name your guy Bluka Dude.
Bluka Dude?
Bluka Dooka Hooda Doo.
Then your starter will be Blukachu. No, it's Pika Blue is what they used to call it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like Bloopachu better.
So do I.
So if we ever find a Maryland another route,
Yeah, it's Bloopachu.
Go get him, Bloopachu.
go Bloopachu.
It's actually gonna be Blue Coo Goo Goo Boo Blookachu.
We can't fit that.
I know.
Unless
Cuckoo
it's just
kabloo,
consonants and
cuckoo
it's-
kabloo.
That would be awesome.
Trying to say that every time we call it into battle. Go Blue.
Oh, boo boo goo goo.
Have a
boo,
mini
boo,
stroke
goo,
every
goo,
time.
goo, goo, goo.
Mild aneurysms going on. No.
Dude, can you imagine that if you're a trainer and you get into a battle with somebody and they throw out a Pokemon and they just have like a stroke in the middle of it, so they're like, "Go!"
Goo 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 boo goo
And
goo
just-
goo boo goo
They don't
goo
even
goo
throw
goo.
it; it just drops out of their hand and like. Dum, dum, on
Now
the
you're making
ground.
me think of like representation of other people in Pokemon. Like they haven't had a person in a wheelchair
I was just thinking that exact same thing. No, they have not.
or a deaf Pokemon trainer with like deaf Pokemon or something. Because you know what, dogs can be deaf. I've known a deaf animal before.
Terrible. Yeah.
I've known a deaf animal. Good to know, Tyler.
No, seriously,
I'm
like
not a deaf
my
animal.
friends have
I
had
believe-
deaf dogs because of
I completely believe you, but
Stimpy had an ear infection too.
That-
That had a horrible. It could not listen at a certain point.
That conversation just went completely off the rails before it
My
barely
dog was
even
going
started.
deaf. So was Sammy. Sammy
Old
was
dogs
going
do
deaf.
that. A lot of build up in those old puppers.
Yep. You got old poppers, dude.
A lot of wear and tear.
175. Throw you.
But like, how many
Well-
dads though?
Are you asking like for a friend?
Just Google how many dads.
Did you? Can you please?
So I'm
Well,
doing it
I wonder
now.
what it'll say. No, you're not.
Can you just write how many
Ocean
dads?
man.
Ocean dad.
Ocean man. It's the answer's not enough. That's what the answer is.
That is one thing I wish they would have put into Aquaman instead of that Pitbull version of Africa. They just played Ocean Man by
That would have been
Ween.
the Ocean man.
Ocean Man. I would have just been like, oh yes, the memes.
How
are
many
real.
dads, Google?
I was waiting for the automated response.
How many dads? Ooh, 24.9 million.
Oh, that's how many dads are in the world. Nice.
I had an interesting interaction with Google today.
Yeah.
It sang me happy birthday this morning. I woke up and it was like,
Is it your birthday?
it is.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Fuck, dude.
It said, I woke up and it was like,
Oh, yeah. It's
good
fucking
morning,
February.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Today is blah, blah, blah. The time is this. And then it started like an automated, like, happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday to
Were
you.
you just like, no more
To the
birthday?
greatest person in the universe. And I'm like, that's so impersonal. Fuck off. You don't know me.
To number 0105.
Even though you do greet me every morning.
Great.
Greet.
Well, we'll leave it at that. We'll wish Wilson happy birthday. We'll put a nice little happy birthday.
When this comes out, it's not going to be my birthday. It's not going to matter.
Doesn't
But this video is in tribute of your birthday, so
Yep.
it'll always be remembered.
You know what
and
did come out on my birthday?
Here's some clip art.
Dog Rockster's death was shared with the world on my birthday. That's
Just what he wanted to be reminded of.
And we'll
See
see
you at the
We'll see you all
crossroads.
at the crossroads.
Yes. And I'm going to miss everybody. And
As I
Blue
wait
Pachu.
about
I'm
it.
gonna miss everybody.
I'm going to miss Blue Pachu.
And then we just see a dog rockster
Yep.
type here. That's sad.
It's your birthday!